Alright, it's live. If anybody comes in here, showing what Tanya found with these copper wires on this stick, we're going to show you guys this about the tomato plant. So if you watch the replay later, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Still yet. I want everybody to be able to look at this. But right there is the stick. I know the sun is shining very bright on it. Let me see if I can. There's the stick right there that she added, that we put in the ground. It's got 9 wraps of solid copper wire, and about 2 inches in the ground, the wire goes down. You can see the pepper plant's blooming still. This is late in the year for this, but we've got some really good results since adding that. This pepper plant has done had one took off of it. It's got another jalapeno ripe ready to go, and it's not getting hardly any sun because of these 2 tomato plants. This is just 2 tomato plants here. You can see there's so many tomatoes. It's really amazing what adding the copper wire on the dowel rod did to these 2 plants. I mean, this is just 2 tomato plants, and you can see that's a 4x4 box that they're in, so you guys can really tell how much adding that wire. I mean, there's tomatoes everywhere all through this. There's 3 here, 3 there. A lot of places that you put them out, you put 3 at a time. They're really responding well. This one come up really late. It's doing pretty good. It spit out a little small tomato right there with 2 more coming up, 3. But when you add that copper rod, add the copper wire, 9 wraps around it. It's just sticking up in the air here. You can see it's got 1 inch or so sticking up. Hey, we got a couple people in here. How are you? I don't see no Chad. I don't know how. Okay, there we go. Oh. Okay, there. If anybody say anything. But yeah, guys, Tanya found that. We found this. That wrapping a dowel rod with. There's Jason. You ain't seen this tomato plant, have you? My goodness, look, there's 1, 2, 3. There's 20 some tomatoes on 2 plants here. It's crazy that there's that many, but these tomato plants wasn't doing real good at first. They was just kind of poor. Yeah, it was August 6th we put the stick in. She wrote it down on the calendar for us. She put the date. That way we'd know. And August 6th, this plant literally was 1 leaf sticking out of the ground. It didn't even split. It was 1 little bitty leaf. And it's putting a tomato out. But the peppers, look at these right here, these banana peppers. I don't know if you guys can see it good. This is banana peppers, and they're completely blocked out by the tomato plants. I've tried to pull them back over and over and over. But look how many banana peppers is in this plant. She's done picked it once. Now, I mean, she's done got 3 or 4 banana peppers off this because the grandbabies pulled a couple of them before they was ripe, when they was about this size right here. But now, again, after it's done been through it once, it's put out 5 more, and 2 of them are ready to pick right now. I mean, it's amazing what adding this right here does. It really is. I mean, I can't explain. The cats was coming in here and pooping. The kittens was using this as a poop box, and we couldn't keep them from doing it. Well, and the bugs was eating them tomatoes up. They was bugs, little Japanese beetle bugs, like eating it up. When we put that stick in there, I didn't put no pesticide, didn't put no fertilizer, didn't put anything in this flower bed, and this is what she ended up getting. We put that in there. I mean, there is tomatoes everywhere you look on it. And they're still like another 2 weeks before they're done. I mean, they're still a long way from being done, and it's putting more and more out. It's crazy. But I'm pretty sure that putting this copper wire in there gets some kind of electricity to it. The cats quit going to the bathroom in it. The bugs won't go to it no more. I mean, it's amazing what it does. Crazy. See if I can zoom in here and find some more. I mean, there's tomatoes all over. Everywhere you look, there's a tomato. everywhere. Well, that's all I was doing, was coming on to show that. I hope everybody can, if you watch it in your replay, if you're trying to grow a garden, me and her will be adding this stick to our cactus in there. We finally figured out that she figured it out the other day that, Jason, I'll see you in a little bit, that that was a piece of copper that made the cactus grow, because we had a cactus that really, really took off and done really good. And Tanya found out, we thought it was a little piece of plastic, which it was too. We had faith in that, and it helped it grow. But she found a piece of copper in it, I think. Hey, Justice Jane, how are you? Just letting everybody see here, if you grow plants, tomatoes, anything. Me and my wife added copper wire wrapped 9 times to a dowel rod, sticking up a couple inches off of it, just a piece of wire, solid wire, stick it in the ground a little bit, and wait on the results, because the results will be amazing. And that's what I was doing. I was just wrapping it up. I was trying to keep this under 5 minutes, but I've already went to 6. I was just going to do a short one. But thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I'm wrapping it up and get back in here. I was checking on our plants. Thanks, everybody, if you watch it on the replay.